What's up, guys? Droon09 here, and as you know, May 29th was my birthday, my 34th birthday, and I decided to get a really cool birthday present for myself. It was something that, sparked my interest when I went to Dover Downs and watched the drone racing, so I went ahead and decided to go ahead and purchase my first ever racing drone. Yes, you got it, guys. Now I have a racing drone on the way, and I'm going to pop it up here so you can see it, and here it is right now. The Eocene Wizard X220, guys. This thing right here is going to be, for me, the perfect first starter racing drone. This is I bought the ready to fly version from banggood.com, and I was able to use, I think, a 9% coupon code, and I'll try to link that in the description for you if it's still available. But I was able to get the ready to fly version, which comes with the Fly Sky transmitter, the drone, battery, charger, and I think 10 props. It's either 10 or 10 sets. They give you a lot of props. But I got the whole package with shipping for $185. Guys, this is an amazing deal. Let me tell you a little bit about how I come to this decision. So I've been researching for the last couple days, ever since I went to the drone race, and I talked to a lot of the racers at the drone race. I even spoke with one of the guys who heads up the international. He's got his own drone racing team right here in Delaware, and I was telling him my situation. I've got camera birds, I've got fun little toys, but I really liked what I saw with the racing drones. It looked really fun. It looked like a really passionate sport that I love to get into, since I love flying drones already. So I was originally going to purchase this drone. I'm gonna pop it up here in a minute. Here you go. This drone right here, the Walkera 110 Rodeo. I was looking for something smaller that I could fly indoors, and something that was smaller than all the quads that I have now. But I'm gonna tell you that I did not go with this drone after talking to some of the racers, and the reason for that is he was telling me, basically, if you're gonna get into drone racing, the smaller drones, they are incredibly difficult to work on, obviously because of their size, and also they do not handle as well as the larger, heavier drones. Now, I'm not saying that this isn't an excellent drone, because from everything I could find on it, it is, and I almost bought this drone, but I'm really glad that I went ahead and decided to talk to him about it and tell him, I said, well, I was kind of thinking about getting this drone, and he was like, man, do yourself a favor, get something a little bit bigger, and you won't have half the problem, because you're going to crash it. Point blank period, you're going to crash it. It's a racing drone. They all crash, even the professionals crash. So me being a newbie, I'm going to crash. So that's going to be inevitable. So after talking with him, that's what led me to this bad boy right here. I started looking into larger drones, ones that are more size, that they fly right there in the championships and in the races. And I came across a couple, but I was trying to have, me being a beginner, I'm not trying to spend $300, $400, $500 on a racing drone, being as I'm just getting into it. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be crazy about it, if I'm going to like it. So out of all my research, I just basically looked up, what's the best budget, ready to fly, beginner racing drone, and this was popping up everywhere. I mean, everybody couldn't say enough positive things about this drone. It does have a couple little hiccups that, people have been upgrading things here or there, but I mean, for out of the box flyer, for someone just getting into racing drones, this is going to be the perfect setup for me, and I guess a lot of other people as well. So this thing has a ton of power out of the box. It's definitely able to be programmed for beta flight and stuff like that. I'm not sure if this was going to come beta flight, but we'll have to check into that when we get it. So the only thing this drone doesn't come with that I'm desperately going to need is a set of FPV goggles, because I want to fly this drone FPV. Obviously, at the high speeds that this drone is going to be going, line of sight, is going to be rather challenging at high speeds. So FPV is going to make that a lot more manageable. So, I've been looking at FPV goggles as well, but I knew daggone well I'm not going to spend, $200, $300, $400, $500 on a pair of Fat Sharks. So upon all my searching, I stumbled upon these goggles right here. The Eocene VRD2 Pros. Wow, say that 10 times fast. Tongue twister there. These things are $90, okay? Yes, they look incredibly ridiculous. Like they look funny. I mean, they don't look like Fat Sharks. Obviously, they don't look like goggles, like sunglasses. Yeah, I get it, but that for $90, everything this comes with, you really can't beat it. They are DVR goggles, okay? So they can actually record the footage that you're seeing. However, I would not recommend flying using the DVR function. As far as if you're going to fly FPV, don't be DVRing at the same time. You can record your flight, for your viewers to see and fly line of sight. Because evidently there's a little bit of lag that I've with the DVR capability. But these guys right here for $90, they come with a lot of functions, a lot of cool features, and these things are going to be perfectly matched with my Eocene Wizard. So there you have it, guys. The cat's out of the bag. This is my birthday gift to myself. When it comes in, we're going to do just like I do with all my other products. We're going to do a full unboxing. We're going to do a full review, flight test. This is going to be more from a beginner's standpoint, as far as I'm a beginner in race drones. Yes, I can fly camera drones. I can fly toy drones. Those, I've got a lot of experience flying those. But as far as racing drones, this is my first racing drone. I am completely excited about it. I'm so psyched. I can't wait to get it. I can't wait to see what this thing can do. I'm definitely trying to do some freestyle as well. If I can do some freestyle, do some flips and tricks, I think that's going to be a ton of fun. I've got several places around that I can fly and have nice spread out areas as far, and also have like little obstacles you can fly in between and get really good. If I do get really good with this, and I do decide to step it up and talk to this guy about the Delaware drone racers, that's a possibility. Right now I'm just getting into it, so I can't say for sure. But if I really enjoy what the drone racing aspect of it, yeah, I definitely would get in contact with him and be like, hey, I'm ready to start building my own from the ground up. Teach me what you know, and let's do this. But it takes a ton of skill, to fly these things with precision. I even watching them down at Dover. I mean, there was just crash after crash after crash. It was an extremely difficult course, and those flyers, these guys go, flying, late nights in parking garages. I mean, these guys are all in. They're all invested. I'm not that far yet, but I'm not saying I can't be. I'm not saying I won't be. Just saying right now, I'm just starting out. This is a ready-to-fly race drone. This isn't something you're going to take and go fly on a course, to win money. This is a nice drone you can take to learn, to pick up the hobby, at $185. That's a great value, okay? The parts, I looked them up. They're extremely cheap to replace. So if you burn a motor out or you burn a speed controller out, it's not that expensive to replace it. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I know you're just as excited as I am. And as soon as it comes in, we'll do a full unboxing and review. I thank you guys for watching. As always, please subscribe. And we're going to be doing an exciting giveaway coming up here soon. So please stay tuned. E-Drone out.